Hello everyone. In our today's session, please allow me, my dear students, my dear listeners, to share with you the 3 steps to control hazards and accidents. Before we start, let us have first the definitions of hazards. First definition, it is actually anything or condition with the potential to cause harm. Second one, the potential of a substance, person, activity, or process to cause injury or illness. And for the last one, anything like materials or substances, machine methods, or matters in the workplace that has the potential to cause injury or illnesses. The first step that we have to do is to identify first the hazard. Let us take a look at the workplace hazards as shown in our figures. When do we do to identify the hazards? First, we have the inspection, and for the second one, investigation after the operation. Evaluate against defined safe limits or regulatory standards. This is the second step actually. We have to take consideration about the following. First, we have the Occupational Health and Safety Standards, OEL. What does it mean when we say OEL? OEL means Occupational Exposure Limit. It is actually the maximum allowable concentration of a hazardous substance in a workplace. It is defined as the upper limit of concentration in the air. These limits have been set in many countries by the overseeing government department. And then we also have TLV. What do we mean when we say TLV? Threshold limit value. Term for airborne concentration of a substance below which all workers are believed to be protected while exposed to it day after day for 8-hour periods. PEL. A permissible exposure limit, or PEL, it is actually the maximum amount or concentration of a chemical that a worker may be exposed to under OSHA regulations. We also have the NIOS or NIOS, NIOSH, the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health, a U.S. federal agency responsible for conducting research and making recommendations for the prevention of work-related disease and injury. And, of course, others. And for the last one, or the last step, is to correct the hazard. Engineering methods, that is to eliminate or reduce the hazard through the following. Initial design specification, we also have ventilation, substitution, change the process, isolation. And the second one, administrative methods, control of employees' exposure. That's how we define it. Schedule reduce work hours in contaminated areas. Increase breaks, SOP or standard operating procedures. Isolation in terms of time, medical exams. And of course, we have to consider also the workplace monitoring. Personal protective equipment like safety belt, safety jacket, and so on, so forth. Thank you and God bless.